Hey, it's Miss Alana working on math, getting smarter and smarter every day, just like you. This is the second video for today. I already recorded and posted the video of our daily warm-ups evaluating expressions. So if you have not done that, make sure you find that. It is Tuesday, August 29, 2017. In this video, we are going to work on our multiplication of multi-digit numbers. Multi means more than one. So we're not doing single-digit multiplication. We're doing a 3 by 2-digit number multiplication. All right, so this week we are learning and practicing two different strategies. Raise your hand if you could tell me what are those two strategies. You should know. If not, find it in your notebook right here. And it's on that sheet also, all right? So we are working on the standard algorithm. And what is that? That is writing it vertically, up and down, and working it out like that with multiplying each number and then doing the placeholder. And we are working also on the area model / partial products. Those are kind of like two different strategies, but I'm just going to combine them together because they're very similar to each other. All right, now you should have gotten this sheet today. Make sure when you are done with that or before you get started on it, you glue that in your notebook. Make sure you have your graphing notebook right here and your pencil. All right, so what I'm going to do in this video, I am not going to go over all the problems, although I'm going to go ahead and show it to you now. So if you need it, okay, what does it say? Multiplication practice. Multiply the following multi-digit numbers using two strategies, the standard algorithm and area model partial products. So can you see that? Can you see it? Okay. Pause it if you need to. All right. Now, I am not going to work those out in this video, but this will be a tutorial. What I am going to do is I am going to go over this with you and just tell you how you need to set it up in your notebook. All right. For this one, I am going to use a Sharpie pen marker / fine point tip. Don't do that. Make sure you use a pencil. I just wanted to do that. I know sometimes that you can't see. Leah, don't make a mistake. All right. So we're going to multiply 453 times 72. And guess what? When you're done and you know how to do it, you can say your learning target. I can multiply multi-digit whole numbers. Bam, right there. Make sure you read your essential question, standard and learning target. Pause the video right now to read that. All right. We're back. So let's start with the standard algorithm, 453 times 72. And remember, we're not going to start at the top corner because we need space. So we're going to start somewhere here in the middle. So let me write that down. $453 times 72, just like that. All right, now what do we multiply first? We need to multiply that 2 first. And what I like to do is I like to circle it to help me remember. You circle it to help you remember. So we're not looking at that 7. We're going to multiply that 2. Multiply everything at the top with that 2. Let's start with 2 times 3 is 6. Bam. And then 2 times 5 is what? 10. Write the 0 plus 1 up top. Just like that. And then what? Messed up already. What in the world? No, scratch it out. This is why you need to use a pencil. All right. Put the 1 on top of the 4. All right, and then now we do 2 times 4 is 8, plus that 1 is 9. I've been like making mistakes lately. What in the world? Let me double check that. You double check it. All right. So now we are done with that 2. So let's cross it out. Cross out that plus 1 that you carried. Put your 0 placeholder right there. See, I crossed it out, crossed that out. Since I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and circle that 7 since that's what we're multiplying now. All right, what do we multiply? 7 times 3 is 21. Write the 1 plus 2 on top of the 5, just like that. And then we do what? 7 times 5 is 35 plus 2, 35, 36, 37. Write the 7 plus 3. And then what? 7 times 4 is 28. plus the 3, 28, 29, 30, 31. I hope I don't make a mistake like I did yesterday. Oh my. Now what do? We'll add them together. All right, so we have that. So let's add. 6 plus 0 is 6. 0 plus 1 is 1. 9 plus 7 is what? That's a 16. Plus 1 on the top like that. And then 1 and 1 is 2. And then bring down that 3. Make sure you put your comma. Don't forget about the comma. Now, I need for you all to write nice and neat. I've noticed some of you all, such nice, neat handwriting in your notebook, and some of you all, a sloppy hot mess. Make sure you write nice and neat because I will have you redo those problems if it is sloppy. All right, now, we can check it with a calculator, but I want to go ahead and do the area model to verify if that answer is right. Maybe I need to check it. I don't know. Let's go ahead and do the area model. So to do the area model, we need to do what first to the numbers? We need to write those in expanded form. So 453 is the same thing as 400 plus 50 plus 3. And then 72 is the same thing as 70 plus 2. Just like that. And you could just write it right there. Now let's make our boxes. Oh, maybe I should have my paper from yesterday. All right. Let me see. 1, 2. I need to look at how I did my other work so I can count my boxes here. Okay, 1, 2. All right, so I'm going to write the 70 right here. And then the 2 right there. And make your boxes, make them nice and neat. And then what was this? 400. And then 50. And then 3. Okay, I hope I made the boxes correctly because if not, I would not be able to erase this. So make sure you're always using a pencil. Alrighty. Almost done, almost done. So how many boxes do you end up having? You have 6 boxes. All right, bam, just like that. Okay, so we need to multiply what? The 400 times 70, and what's our shortcut? Our shortcut is like multiplying the 4 times the 7, which is what? 28, and then how many zeros do you see? 1, 2, well, 1, 2, 3. So you're going to write 28. And then how many zeros? 1, 2, 3. So that number is 28,000. Now you could go any kind of way. I'm going to go this way right here. 50 times 70 is the same thing as what? 7 times 5, which is 35. And how many zeros do you see? 1, 2. So that's 3,500, just like that. And then 70 times 3 is the same thing as 3 times 7, which is 21. And then add a 0. All right, so we're done with that first row. Moving on to the next one. 400 times 2 is like 4 times 2, which is 8. Add how many zeros? 2 zeros, so you have an 800 like that. Oh, I don't like that other 0. Then we have 50 times 2, which is 5 times 2 is 10. And then add a 0. Don't get that 0 of that 10 confused with the other 0 you have to add. And then 2 times 3 is 6. All right, so that is what your area model should look like. Now what do? We'll add them all together. So line them up. Yeah, I'm like out of boxes, but that's okay. Let me just do it on the side. I'll make it nice and neat. Make sure all your numbers line up. Now, does it matter what order of numbers, what order you put the numbers in? No, as long as you write them all and line them up, okay? Okay, so that's the best way I can line them up. Let's add straight down 0 plus 0 and double check. Let me double check. Make sure I wrote them all right. Double check it on yours. Okay. All right, 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 6, that's a 6. 0 plus 0, 0, that's a 1. And then 5 plus 8 is what? 13. Plus 2, 13, 14, 15. Plus 1 is 16. Or I can do 8 and 2. See, the 8 and 2, that goes together well. Those are compatible numbers. That makes a 10. Plus the 5 is a 15. Plus the 1, 16. So you can multiply them and not multiply. You can add them in any order. I like to pick the order that is easier. So we have that, carry the 1. 1 and 8 is 9, plus the 3 is 9, 10, 11, 12. Or I can do 8 and 3 is what? 11 plus 1 is 12. Or I could do that 1 and 3, which is 4 plus the 8 is 12. That's what I would have done. Put the 1 with the 3 to make a 4, because 8 and 4, it's easier for me to remember that. Plus 1 at the top, and 1 and 2 makes 3. 32,616. Yes, we got that right. I'm glad I got that right. Didn't mess up on that. Double check it on the calculator for me. Let me know if I did that correctly. Let me know in the comments below. Let me know in the comments below which strategy you prefer. Do you prefer the standard algorithm or the area model partial products strategy? Or tell me, like, Ms. Alana, you know what? I used to struggle with the standard algorithm, but now, easy breezy. Or Ms. Alana, you know what? I like doing them both because I'm just amazing like that. So let me know in the comments below. Now, on to your work. Remember, I showed that to you. Pause it if you need to. I'll zoom it in. Zoom it in right there. Can you see that? It's like kind of tilted. All right. Now, where are we at? Okay, in your notebook, you should have done your evaluating expressions, label the date, Tuesday, August the 29th, daily math warm-up. And for this one, label the date, August 29th, Tuesday, August 29th, daily multiplication practice. Now, 2 ways you can do it. If you saw my notebook today, I did it like this. So this is Monday stuff, where I had the standard algorithm, area model. Number 2, standard algorithm, area model, standard algorithm, area model, all 5 of them. Oh, I just love how nice and neat it is. And I love some of you all's notebook because your work is so nice and neat. I'm like, oh, I love it. Some of you, I'm like, oh my, I can't even read it. So make sure it's nice and neat so I can check that tomorrow. And so today I'm going to switch it up a little bit because I saw some of you all do it a different kind of way. Some of you all want to go ahead and do all the standard algorithm first, then do the area model. If you notice, I'm not done. I just wrote the problems down right there. Make sure you label it, standard algorithm, label, standard algorithm, and then label your area model partial products. Label those strategies right there. I went ahead and wrote them out to find out all the space, and if you notice, it's blank below. So I am about to do that work right now. Get that done. Let me put it up right here just in case you couldn't see it on the board. Is it straight? All right. So copy there. You can copy what I wrote. Can't copy the answers because I don't even have it. Now I will check this tomorrow. I will check all your work tomorrow. Make sure you have that done. Just as a reminder, we will be doing our STAR math test tomorrow. I know you all did your reading today. We're going to do our STAR math tomorrow. So I'll be excited to see how amazing your scores are. And then once you learn everything this year, your scores are going to be like, bam, busting through the roof, like middle school type of scores, not just 5th grade scores. Remember, put in all the work and it'll definitely show in the end. If you need more work, because I know some of you all do, there are over 400 videos on this channel, Miss Alana's Class YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Miss Alana here, aka DJ Scrap, reminding you always have your scrap paper. Keep being awesome and amazing. Love you.